Hi, welcome to Cocktails with Tiffany. I'm Tiffany. Today we're going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite movies, The Fifth Element. It is a fantastic sci-fi film, and it is also an amazing action film. Got elements of romance and comedy. You know, your leading man is Bruce Willis. You have Mila Jovovich, who plays the female lead, and Chris Tucker. He actually is my favorite person in this entire film. You have space priests who have ancient texts about the coming of the end of time, different planets, you have alien existence, you got flying cars. So there's also some amazing costumes in this film. It has a vibrant use of color. It is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to be starting off with Corbin Dallas.
Are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
And we are going to pair with him today just a typical old-fashioned. And let me tell you why. Alright, so Corbin Dallas is ex-military. His wife left him. She cheated on him. His mother calls and nags on him all the time. He drives a cab. He's a shitty driver. And he's also kind of like a hard ass. He accepts the mission to save the world. But he also has a pet cat. So, you know, he's got a little bit of a sensitive side to him, and he is a hopeless romantic. So we're going to start with, I've got a little bit of water in here and the bottom of the glass. And we're also going to do a little half a teaspoon of sugar and some bitters. This is 3 dabs. So I just did a little squirt. Okay, now we're going to add our ice. I have one of my husband's big fancy ice cubes. Let's get a second one real quick. Alright. And then we're going to go ahead and add our bourbon. Yummy! An orange peel. Mist to it. Get some of those flavors coming out of the zestiness of the skin there. Bam! Alright, give a nice little stir. This is actually my first old-fashioned, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one, guys. Cheers! This is not bad. Not bad. Here, babe. Our next character is Ruby Rhod, played by Chris Tucker. Ooh. He actually is my favorite person in this entire film. He's just amazing. And I know I read a couple of reviews where some people kept talking about how annoying his character was as Ruby Rhod, but literally the man gives me life seeing him dressed up in these gigantic dresses with these weird collars with roses on them, and then the weird hairdos that he's got going on. Love it so much. This man, he's literally dressed to kill, even though he is completely terrified of literally everything. And he has got the biggest personality ever. So the beverage that I picked for him is going to be my little special twist on a classic Aperol spritz. We're going to start off with 3 ounces of Prosecco, 2 ounces of Aperol, a little cordial, boop, boop. 1 ounce of our blood orange bev, and then 1 orange wheel. Alright, that's our blood orange Aperol spritz, which is actually not bad. It's very good. It's got a very interesting taste to it. I don't think I've ever actually had anything with Aperol in it before, so this is interesting. Next up, we have our girl Lilu, the supreme being, the Fifth Element. The cocktail that we're making for Lilu is this cucumber gin cocktail. So I picked this for her specifically because it's very earthy, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't know, there's something super refreshing about cucumber in a cocktail. It just really is. So Lilu is
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
This innocent, vulnerable, but also badass woman. She pops out, she starts kicking ass and taking names quite literally right off the bat. For sugar, we have cucumber. We are going to toss in some basil and a lime wheel. And we're going to start muddling this. Alright, so Lilu literally is a badass. Runs from the cops. She fucking jumps through a wall. She dives off of this building and falls straight into Corbin's cab. How cool is it that the savior of mankind is a woman? Let's just let that sink in for a minute. So another one of my favorite parts of this movie is Corbin kind of leans in to kiss her while she's asleep. Which, girls, not cool. We know that. So she actually pulls a gun on him and in her language tells him, never without my permission. This movie straight up hits on consent back in 1997, which was fantastic. You know, not a lot of that was happening then. So we need 2 ounces of gin. Look at the meniscus on that pour. Fresh squeezed lime juice. While fighting like hell to, you know, keep herself alive and to rescue these stones and save the world, she gets to a point where she basically just like gives up and she's like, what is the fucking point of this? It takes her falling in love to want to save the world. So now we're gonna go ahead and strain this. Woo! Look at that! Oh, I love it! But yeah, so we have this cucumber gin cocktail. We're gonna go ahead and give this a little try. I'm really excited about this, by the way. Okay, this is really yummy and really delicious. It's one of the quotes in the film is, time not important, only life. And right now I'm really feeling that during this quarantine because I don't even know what fucking day it is anymore. Let me know if you think that you have a better idea of like a cocktail that would pair well with one of these characters. I'm gonna take just a second to pop out and say a huge thanks to my friend Ali, who actually made the poster behind me. You can check him out on Instagram. He is Prince Ali, fabulous he. Go check out some of his work. Also, a shout out to my husband, who is phenomenal. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. As always, drink in moderation and don't drink and drive. We'll see you next time. You want some more?